Ladies and gentlemen, now it's too late with Alan Mosley.
So it was Facebook.
It was Facebook.
So everything was fine. The internet was fine. The ISP was fine. OBS was fine. Skype was fine. Our feed was fine. Everything was fine. And it's like, well, what's changed? What is different now than from earlier this very week? And I had said to Dave, it looks we're able to stream to the Facebook. Like, we've been locked out of our own Facebook. Like, actually, you can post on my Facebook page, but I can't post on my Facebook page. And we haven't been able to stream to the Facebook page for a long time. And I said, oh, look, Restream says we can stream to the Facebook page. Let's do that. And then that way I won't have to stream to my profile, because I don't want you people, you people in my profile.
It seems obvious now.
Yeah. And
in hindsight.
But how does us streaming to a platform, then the platform sends a poison pill back to us?
Yeah. Well, to Restream.
and then prevent the streaming to every, like, you know what that kind of makes me think, just as a weird meta comment, speaking of meta, is if that's happened, if us streaming to Facebook, to the Facebook page, then somehow sent a signal back that then disrupted the stream everywhere else, then that means that you have a connection to Facebook that's going two ways, and they're like, you're looking into the void and the void is looking into you.
Yes. Facebook scrolls you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Guys, welcome back for another episode of It's Too Late. I am your host, Alan Mosley, joined as always by the number one producer in late night. It's Dave Wilimowski. Dave, how are you doing?
I'm doing my best here. I'm living the dream. Yeah, I deserve it. I actually helped out.
Yeah,
that's enough. But yeah, I'm living the dream, doing good. Got up real early today, worked a lot, staring into the void, trying to avoid jumping in. But good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. That's, you know what,
this is fine.
That's gonna be, for reasons that the audience doesn't know, but that you know, our motto for this year, I think, is I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Mary hates that.
I don't believe you. Well, Mary, I'm fine. Yeah. Oh my God. What a great episd for this to happen. We have a new sponsor, and Aaron's going to be so mad that I didn't run this by him before now. Check this out. It came in the mail, folks. This is Fox and Sons coffee. Check this out. Can we get a shot of this right here? This is the Fox and this is the Electric Boogaloo.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's an awesome name.
Check this out. This is the Electric Boogaloo coffee blend dark roast whole bean coffee. It's actual beans from Latin America. Yeah. A blend of our dark and light roasts for the perfect medium roast. Chocolate, smoky, clean with a floral hint.
Floral?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. It actually says on here, for the best results with a French press. Grind coarse, bloom, steep for 4 minutes. Don't be scared. It actually says it. It actually says don't be scared.
Normally, yeah. That's a step in my Keurig.
Yeah. It also has things for a cold brew, but do you do that? Do you do the cold coffee, or is it like, no, it's gotta hurt?
No, sometimes like if I just need to, I need it right now, I'll make the coffee and then I'll put some ice cubes in it just to chug it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to cold brew though. Yeah.
Let me tell you about this. So our friend Steve Fox of Fox and Sons Coffee is now a sponsor of the show. They've got a small family-owned business up in Michigan. Everything is organically roasted there. He actually started the business as a way to honor his dad and to teach his sons about entrepreneurship. He's like, well, instead of teaching them about, I'll just do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do business. Yeah, just do it.
Example.
So they actually have light, medium, dark roast, decaf, special limited time blends. But check this out. Look at this offer right here. If you use code ITL, you get 15% off of orders of $25 or more. Shipping is always free for orders over $37.99. That is Fox and Sons Coffee. So the coffee drinkers out there, I've actually heard a lot of really good things about this, and I've told people, I've never been a huge coffee drinker. But he said, no, I'll send you some. I'm going to change your mind. And so I get this in the mail. What do I do? The first thing I do is I open the bag and then just...
Oh, that's so good. It's good stuff.
Maybe 1 second less next time, though.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just, yeah. So anyway, it's actually, like, look at that. It's, yeah.
Eat it. Do it. They're fine. I eat them all the time. Are they roasted? Yeah, they're roasted. Eat it. You won't. They're better with chocolate, but yeah. because you you don't drink coffee.
You know, I was actually prepared for this to be a whole event where I was like, "Oh no," and then it actually was fine.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's actually pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I was expecting this to be a whole bit where then it would be like the one chip challenge and I'd just be all fucked up. But actually, that's actually pretty good. So anyway, imagine me having one of our sponsors and saying it's actually pretty good. You know. So that's Fox and Sons Coffee. Steve's gonna he's gonna drop us, but it's Fox and Sons ITL for 15% off orders, 25% or more. I will probably take a drink though. I actually read somewhere that if you're a coffee drinker because you enjoy coffee, great. If you're a coffee drinker because you need caffeine, it actually is better to eat them.
Oh, that'll save me some time in the morning.
But not too many. Like it did say, like, you know, like
just
like
couple,
don't go nuts. But like, yeah, you can eat some beans and you actually absorb more caffeine that way.
Unless you want palpitations, just a few.
So I should go ahead and have like 40 or 50 then, is what you're saying?
See what happens.
All right. So anyway, moving on to the headlines. In sporting news, today's the 3rd anniversary of the helicopter crash in California that led to the deaths of 9 people, including NBA superstar Kobe Bryant. Do we have a picture of Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, let me pull that up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Unsurprisingly, viewership of Laker games have taken a tumble since the memorials for the Laker legend. You know what else has been down? Rapes in Colorado. In national news, the controversial inclusion of books addressing gender identity and sexual orientation in public schools continues to divide the nation. Pundits on the left claim that the right is engaging in fascist book burning, while those on the right accuse leftists of being groomers or otherwise preying on children. I think the best way forward is to take a step back. So let's get some advice from everyone's favorite neighbor, Mr. Rogers.
Oh, that can't be problematic.
Boys are boys from the beginning.
Oh.
If you were born a boy, you stay a boy. Girls are girls right from the start. If you were born a girl, you stay a girl and grow up to be a lady. Only girls can be the mommies. Only boys can be the daddies. Yes.
How are those bold statements?
Yeah, right? Like you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, "Oh boy," but okay, oh boy, what? That's the world we live in. Is that is controversial? Yeah, right? In foreign policy news, despite initial reports that such a line of provocation would never be crossed, the U.S. is now sending 31 Abrams tanks to Ukraine to aid in their war against Russia. We actually have a video of the Abrams being loaded for transport. Here, take a look.
Oh, careful.
Oh, careful. Yep. She's obese, Dave. That's what we're getting at. But you know what? Just because she's obese doesn't make her any less of a person.
No, yeah.
It was a big step for her to run for office so many times, and she doesn't take steps lightly.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Hey, you shouldn't make fun of her weight until she's walked a mile in her shoes.
Yeah.
She would do more to improve herself, but she already has enough on her plate.
Okay, I think that's
the time. Thanks, D3. That's the time for the damn laugh track right there. God.
No, like the awkward silence.
You know what? I had another thing in the stack, but no, you ruined it. It made me. I'm upset now. I'm only upset now. I wasn't upset from the last hour that we had to put up with. No, only now am I upset.
Kind of rolled with that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm proud of me for handling it so well.
You are. Still here.
Because you know that right after the end of recording tonight, I'm about to just. Yeah, it's going to be
Massive fire in Colombia tonight.
bad. Guys, we're going to be back with the meme of the week and the viewer mail right after this commercial break. Don't go away. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Oh my God, let me tell you about tonight's next sponsor, which is Pat Crest Botanicals, which you can find at patcrestbotanicals.com. If you use promo code It's Too Late, you get 30% off your order. 30%.
Are you kidding me? You're
No.
kidding me.
No. 30% off. I actually have some
That's
right here.
stupid.
This is the Delta 8 infused nighttime gummies right here, which they used to be right here. Actually, my bottle is empty, but that's because they were just so damn delicious.
Yeah. Just snack on them.
Yeah, I did.
It's fine.
I did. So, I mean, I had one kind of scary night, and then that was it.
Binge it on Netflix.
Yeah. So that's Pat Crest Botanicals. It's fine. You can take as much. I'm pretty sure it says you can take. Actually, it says take one serving, but you can find that. Okay, so.
We've been
yeah.
seriously wrong for a long time.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, hey Dave,
Yes, Alan.
what time is it?
It's time for meme of the week.
Planet Fitness is only a judgment-free zone until I get there.
Damn right it is.
Yeah. But we do have a bonus meme. Check out the bonus meme. When you get fired from the clock factory after all the extra hours you put in.
Oh, did Andrew Avery do that?
You know what? That actually, we're gonna dedicate that meme to Andrew Avery. Yeah, you're right. I'm a little bit scared to do the viewer mail because we've got the viewer mail, and then we're gonna do some more questions in the next segment. So it's like we're getting ready, like buckle up. We're getting ready to do like 30
marathon.
straight minutes. Yeah. All right, so let's answer the viewer mail. All right, we're starting off with Aaron Kentner, who writes, Dear Alan and Dave, what is a fandom you just don't get, such as Harry Potter, Star Wars, Star Trek, MCU, sports teams, etc., etc.? Dave, what's a fandom that you don't really get?
I didn't even. Jeeps. People are like way into Jeeps. Like, and I've ridden in them, and they're like uncomfortable. They're breezy, especially in this climate here. I don't understand it. And then there's these people. They're not going in the mountains. They're not mudding. What are you driving that for?
Yeah, and they do the whole thing where they put the symbol in their chat, and they have have you ever seen like the little Jeep wave that they wave to other people who like it's a cult?
Oh, like
it's
motorcyclers?
It's a cult.
Yeah.
The Jeep cult. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't get that.
It just popped in my mind, yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Pokemoners.
Yeah, so here's the thing is that if you're gonna be like a kid growing up and you're gonna get into like some gaming, your gaming should either be like medieval fantasy where you take like a sword and you stab people until you're
like
the best. Yeah, or it's a shoot 'em up where you shoot people until you're the best. You don't like find woodland critters and do battle with them. Like that's weird.
Capture them.
Yeah. Right? You're capturing them. That's how Jeffrey Dahmer started.
Yeah, and then they genetically alter them create them to be what they want them to be, just like Dahmer.
If your kid is into Pokemon, they're gonna be like Dahmer. There you go. All right.
Case closed.
Andrew Avery writes, Dear Alan and Dave, would you play poker with jungle cats, given some of them are known cheetahs and others are always lying?
No.
You know, I take back what I said about that meme dedication.
Yeah, forget that. Cancel that.
Yep. Matt Lacey writes, Dear Alan and Dave, do you feel better connections with online friends or people you see in real life? Well, Matt, why don't you just see your online friends in real life?
Yeah.
We did that, and it was sometimes okay.
It was tolerable.
I was going to say pleasant, but I thought, let's ease off the throttle a little bit. Yeah. I'm glad that some folks came to Tennessee.
So, yeah, sort yourselves out accordingly.
Yeah. And they, you don't have to, they know, like they come on. Gary Dykstra writes, Dear Alan and Dave, what's the most out of the ordinary food you've eaten, such as squirrel, raccoon, frog, etc.? Dave, what's the most out of ordinary food you've eaten?
I mean, I don't think it's like that out of ordinary. I've had frog legs, but the ones that I had were shot in my cousin's pond with a BB gun and then microwaved. And we watched them kind of move around in there, and then we ate them with butter. So I guess that would be the weirdest.
Yeah. I mean, when I was down, a few years back, I went down to New Orleans, and while I was down there, I was like, well, you gotta go into one of the hole in the walls and eat gator, right? Like you got to do it. And I mean, I guess it was kind of like tough chicken.
Yeah, that's what I hear, like rubbery chicken.
So, the thing is about saying like out of the ordinary foods is that there's some place where that's a common thing, and they're thinking, what's out of the ordinary? Like, there's gators, you just eat them, So
yeah, we got Wabi Sabi there saying that's not weird. None that's weird.
Yeah, none of those are out of the ordinary. Yeah, Wabi Sabi's actually going to put a serving of all of those in the gumbo.
Yeah,
in
Tennessee.
Yeah. It's not really a mystery meat. It's mystery meats, plural. David Wilimowski writes, Dear Alan and Dad, what is your least favorite video game? Wow. What's your worst game you've ever played?
Like nothing. I mean, like my kids will play stuff, and they play that Roblox, which is it's a wide field. So there's some good games there, but then there's the games where you just not Minecraft, but you just keep clicking, and that's the whole game. And then numbers pop up on the screen, and they do that for like an hour and yell about it. I need a plot. So I'm gonna say, Roblox. I have played a little too.
I'm gonna say on the original Nintendo, on the NES, there was a game called North and South, and it was a Civil War game.
Yeah,
and I really
remember the name,
and I liked the game, but there was one huge problem with it. The Southern soldiers weren't naturally better than the Northern soldiers, which is just objectively incorrect.
It's propaganda.
But see, if you're saying, well, it's just evenly balanced for game purposes, no, it's not, because if you just have like two AIs play, the North has more soldiers, which is correct. But the Southern soldiers should be better, which is also correct. It's correct.
I remember that game. Yeah.
I think we're all going to go to the Confederate Museum when y'all come this year.
I'm down. I'll take some pictures.
No, yeah, it's dope. Yeah.
I love history.
Yeah, and they even have the original cassette of North and South. It's great. I don't know about that. Yeah. Let's see. Carl Huber writes, Dear Alan and Dave, what would love really be to insects like ants and spiders? Would they really experience such complex emotions? No, they would not.
No, not at all. Nope.
Yeah, their brains can't,
just chemical reactions and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
kind of
The-
like humans.
yeah. Like the most complex thing an ant does is this is where the food is. I'm gonna fart all the way back home, and then they'll follow
Yeah.
it. That's
It's pretty amazing.
yeah.
Follow
it's-
my farts
Yeah. I
to the
remember
food.
I remember back in science class where they used to talk about like if you had as much strength as an ant has, like
Oh yeah.
based on like size and muscle mass, that you could, like you'd be like
Throw a
Superman, Yeah. But on the other hand, that doesn't really work because like when you see the video games where like the barbarian swinging the massive sword that's just a hunk of metal that's like the size of a roof, like
Yeah.
if you had the strength to do that and you swung the sword, it would just your muscles and tendons would just rip off of your bones, like
You just go flying with it. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, like Thor's hammer. You just woo.
Oh, there
That's-
you go.
Okay.
There it is.
Yeah.
He's an
all right.
ant. Confirmed.
That's Jonathan Carranza writes, "Dear Alan and Dave, what do you think about flat earthers? I mean, they're pretty retarded. So
I'm not totally convinced they're not all trolls that are just in the long game.
I think that there are trolls amongst people, but
Yeah.
it's just
There's
in
some
the,
of them. Yeah.
in the same way that you could make a parody account and say things that are clearly parody, but there will be people who will like screenshot you and be like, "Look at this idiot," like they're really dunking on you because they don't get that it's satire.
Referencing the
It's the
onion.
same thing. So there's like 20 trolls who said the Earth is flat, and then there's like 2 million people who don't get that it's satire, and they're like, "Yeah, right on, man. Yeah,
Yeah, you're probably right. The majority is probably believers.
yeah, more just." Jesus, they're voting, by the way.
That's why
Yeah.
voting shouldn't be.
Keith McQuarrie writes, "Dear Alan and Dave, what type of spider would you let invade your home without burning it down?" Well, I mean, let is a really heavy word in that sentence. Like,
Oh,
I'm not letting them, but I mean, they just kind of,
Yeah.
like granddaddy longlegs spiders. Like, don't bother them. They're
What
just
the hell did you just say?
granddaddy longlegs.
Granddaddy?
Granddaddy longlegs. Where are you from? Do y'all not have spiders up there?
Why are your spiders older than ours? Like, they're a generation older than ours.
Is Seth still here? Seth, can you explain to Dave?
Daddy Longlegs.
Granddaddy longlegs.
Daddy.
They're granddaddy longlegs. You look at the granddaddy longlegs while you're eating your dressed eggs and say, look at that granddaddy longlegs. That's neat. I'm gonna enjoy some dressing now.
With my boiled custard.
That's real. God damn it! You saw it. You saw it.
And not everything on the internet's real. For me, I'd let pretty much any spider that didn't kill me. Like Australia would be a different deal, but
Because they're killing
I'm a
things
live
that you
and let
don't want. They're like your hired guns, those spiders.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the ones that'll take me down, that's self-preservation. They gotta go.
Yeah. Ryan Seifert writes, "Dear Alan and Dave, what was the lowest point in your life?" I guess probably about now.
45 minutes ago.
Yeah, no.
We're still. This is still happening.
Yeah, pretty much just the waking nightmare of the last few weeks. Actually, this is it. We've arrived. We made it. We did it, Dave. We found the bottom. Oh, that's funny, is it? You and I are gonna have a chat during the commercial break. This is ridiculous.
I'm so glad
Dave,
there's so many hours between us.
Dave, what's the lowest point in your life?
Oh. Every day until I met my beautiful wife.
Shit. Whatever. But actually, right now, for real. Mary Lynn Willimowski writes, Dear Alan and Dave, if the world was going to end at this time tomorrow, for sure, what would you do for the next 24 hours?
Mm.
If I knew the world was going to end anyway, then there's some people that need to get got. Because you think to yourself, like, well, they're going to be gone in 24 hours, just like
Yeah,
you
that's
and
what I was
everyone
thinking.
else. But that's not the point. It's not the point.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not them. It's your enjoyment.
No, I'm not doing it because it's fun. I'm doing it because
Oh.
it needs to happen. What about you, Dave? What are you doing for the
I don't
last
know.
24 hours?
Again, I'm really happy that there's a lot of hours in between us. But I don't know. I'd probably chill out, take a nap, maybe play some Minecraft. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. There's no.
What
I
are
mean,
you
there's
gonna
no point in worrying about it, right? Like if you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To you, the world's gonna end anyways. How you living right now?
Mm-hmm. Like the metaphorical you, not literally me. Like.
No, yeah, that's what I meant.
And finally, this evening, Brian Johnson writes, "Dear Alan and Dave, what is your least favorite small talk question to be asked?" I instantly know mine, but I'll let you answer first.
Oh, I hate all of them. I hate small talk. Don't talk to me, for the most part.
Mhm.
I'm trying to do something here. Just you can tell. Look at me. I don't want to talk to you.
How is work?
Oh,
No. If we get together and you say, "Oh, hey, how's work?" then I'm just gonna head out. Like, I don't want to talk. No one wants to talk about work, and you're asking, Like
oh,
to
another
me,
one I just thought of. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I put "how is work" on the same line as like, when did your dad die? Or something like
So that's what I'm gonna say. It's like, how's your family doing? How's your dad? How's your mom? I don't know. I don't talk to them either. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to.
Is everything all right, Dave?
It's relative.
Only one of us can have like a serious breakdown at a time, and it's my turn. God damn it, it's my turn. I'm on for a while. I'll let you know.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
blocked this period of time out.
Yeah, I know. I called out of work. So I don't know what we're gonna be back with, but I feel like we should take a break because look at that. It hit perfectly on the 30-minute mark. Look at that.
Nailing it.
Nailing it. This is a great show.
It's a perfect show.
We'll be back to answer some more questions from our wonderful audience. Your ad could be playing right now, reaching thousands of potential customers. Sadly, it's not, but it could be. Find out how to be an advertised sponsor for It's Too Late with Alan Mosley. Email us at info@alanmosley.tv. That was actually too early for the
Right?
beat. You were so early, you were too early. And you're delayed,
I know.
which means you were really, really, really early. I don't even think you were listening. You just...
No, I'm just. Yeah, I muted this a long time ago.
Yeah. Same. So anyway, I still don't get how, because I was streaming to Alan Mosley TV, that meant we couldn't stream to other places.
Yeah, it's restreams. Like, I don't know. It must try to find like an average between 0 and 4,000.
Yeah. You can really tell Aaron's not here tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm having to scroll through here and allow messages that weren't allowed because of the blocker, because Aaron's not here to make a informed decision on whether or not they should be
Yeah.
allowed. So
Go with the
apparently
uninformed decision.
apparently hookers was not allowed text, but it's okay, Seth. I got you covered, buddy.
Nice.
So listen to this. Here's some bonus questions from our lovely audience. And I told everybody, because normally we just do like fun stuff in the viewer mail. Fun stuff like, what's the lowest point in your life? But I said for this segment, it can be personal, it can be political, no holds bar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll
not gonna
promise.
yell at 'em.
We'll promise to answer it no matter how deep and painful it is. We'll answer.
Oh
it.
no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Andrew Avery writes, of the guitar solos you've heard, which is your favorite and why?
No.
Do you have a favorite?
I've never really picked one out, but like right now it's Freebird because that's the hardest part on Beat Saber on the VR, and we've all been working on it. So, we've really studied it. It's pretty good.
I would probably say Stevie Ray Vaughan's rendition of Little Wing. And then I was going to say you could pick a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan. And then I was going to say I think Jimi Hendrix only existed to give material for Stevie Ray Vaughan to play better.
Oh.
Yeah, I just dropped that little bomb.
He's an inspiration.
Yeah. That's it.
No Prince. Or no.
No, what? What's Prince got to do with it?
I don't know.
You just can't tell these people apart, can you, racist?
Ah, jeez.
Racist. All right. Jeff Johnson writes, is Brock Purdy the real deal or a flash in the pan? Oh, got some sports ball. So as I'm sure everyone is aware, Mr. Irrelevant, last pick in the 7th round of the draft, San Francisco 49ers, they pick up Brock Purdy. They start the season with Trey Lance. He gets like broken in half in game 1 against the Bears. It was ugly. Then they go to Jimmy G, who then breaks his foot or something 6 or 7 weeks later. Then they go to Brock Purdy. You're like, oh, season's over, right? Boom, like Purdy. 7 straight wins. Dudes. Wow. So I actually think, believe it or not, I actually think Brock Purdy is the real deal. As crazy as that sounds for someone that down the pecking order, I think Brock Purdy is the real deal. Because I think if he were a flash in the pan, it would be like he's one of these guys who he gets his start and he plays way out of his mind and everyone's like, oh my God, but then he comes back down to earth the next week, This kid hasn't really come back down to earth. He's still, like he doesn't always play like Patrick Mahomes or anything, but they're winning. They're winning games. If they win this weekend against the Eagles, like we're living in a world where a rookie 7th round final pick gets thrown into the rotation 2/3 into the season and then wins the Super Bowl. Could you freaking imagine?
Oh, that'd be Cinderella story.
I actually kind of hate it because then that makes like the 49ers are just set. It's like we spent a 7th round pick on a quarterback and now we're good for a decade. How's your quarterback situation, pleb?
I don't like to talk about it.
Yeah, how's your quarterback situation, Dave?
I don't like to talk about it.
I tried to let you guys down weeks ago, but you didn't believe. All right, don't listen. Derek's already started. Don't listen.
I know. Yeah.
He's already in on it. Yeah. Tim Weissong writes, who do you see poised to take the nomination for the Democrats in 2024? Until otherwise stated, it's going to be Joe Biden. Everyone gets
right.
Yeah, I mean, everyone gets so caught up in this, oh, he's old, oh, the Democrats are going to try to force him out. That's why they're doing all this classified document crap. Historically speaking, it would be suicide for them to throw away an incumbent who was the most voted for president of all time.
I know. He's amazing.
80 million votes. Yeah, it's incredible.
He's personally changed my life, like, huge.
Name
my
one
grocery
way.
bill is insane.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Oh. Do we have boring car colors out of convenience, or is it because people are boring?
Oh.
You know how so first of all, cars today are nowhere near as stylish as cars of decades prior. No. But also the colors. Like you used to have like candy apple red and
There's zero wood paneling on any car right now. You know what I mean? The old family roadster.
Mary writes, do you like foods that are more sweet or savory? See, that's a tough question because if you have too many sweet things, then you really want something salty. And if you have too many salty things, then you really want something sweet.
Just do both. That caramel salted ice cream. Yeah.
I guess if I had to pick one, I would say I can't pick because
I'm 100% savory.
Yeah, because I mean, my favorite things in the world are banana pudding and chicken fajita nachos, and they're, they're on the opposite ends of the old spectrum there, so I can't pick. Do you have any allergies? Do you have any allergies, Dave?
Just the commies. No, I don't have any allergies
That you know of?
that I know of.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, if you ever
They
have
show
to
up.
go in and get the test where they prick you with like 8,000 times with different things. And
No,
then
if I suddenly can't breathe.
oh,
Like, the Chi-Chis and that was it.
oh, okay, yeah.
Is Chi-Chi still a thing?
I mean, I don't get along with pet dander, but it's just like, but I've always had pets,
Yeah.
so it's just you just have to remember to wash your hands,
Oh.
Like don't pet Simon and then like do this with your
rub your
face.
eyes.
That would be a
No.
bad idea. Yeah. Why does that happen to you?
No, I actually pick them up and put them on my face, and I don't have any problems. You don't do that with your pets? Just give them one of those like. You don't do that?
Have you ever gone vegetarian/vegan? No.
No.
No. Yeah, no. I mean, if you count the time in between steaks, then yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, yeah, but no. Can comedy recover from the current cultural restrictions? I mean, that's what we're doing here, right?
Yeah, I think it's still going on.
Yeah, we're
think
doing it. We're
the
here to
people worried
save
about it
comedy.
Are dying, and the people who are still pushing are thriving.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually a good way of looking at it. Everyone who's ever bothered you is going to die. There you are. You really look at peace right now. God, look at
Yeah.
this. Wait, hold on.
I really like.
Yeah. You just yeah.
Yeah, I was really dwelling on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Anyway. What's the smartest strategy for eliminating property taxes? Leaving planet Earth. Because you're not
Pretty
going to
much.
eliminate them. It's ridiculous to think otherwise. They're never going to be. There's no such thing. They're not going to be eliminated.
Those paths lead to end of Fed.
Yeah.
That's some Ruby Ridge shit there.
Like, do we even have enough rural area left, like landmass, where you could theoretically go so far out in the boonies and build a compound that's completely self-sufficient that they just don't find? Like you think, you think in like the fantasy,
there would be.
like you think of the fantasy stories where it's like the evil orcs would kill the elves, but they literally can't find in the forest where the elves live.
Yeah.
Like, can we do that? Can we go so far off grid that they can't tax us for property taxes because they literally can't find where we live?
I think we need to step sideways into another dimension to make that happen. That's the only way.
Mm-hmm. Why do cats smell good, considering the fact that they bathe with a stinky ass mouth? So in case you couldn't tell, that was Seth's question.
Okay.
And yeah. And I mean, I guess cats smell better than dogs.
Yeah, in
I guess
general,
it's
yeah,
more of a
all
question
that.
of why do dogs smell so disgusting compared to cats?
That is, yeah,
Yeah,
they are very different animals.
they are. Yeah. And you're more likely to give dogs baths. Like, actually, you're bathing the dog because the dog smells. You don't bathe the cat, and he's fine.
Because you're taking your life into your own hands at that point.
I've given cats, yeah. This is from Sean Hatchie, who writes, the kid is doing a dance-a-thon. What would be the best camera to capture this moment for people on the interwebs? I'm actually gonna give you a serious answer. You shouldn't be using a camera to capture it for anyone, because this is for you, and you should be in the moment. You should be watching it with two eyes.
Recording on the old brain.
Yeah, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Because you go to things like you go to, there's the moments that will never be repeated. This is it. This is the time that this happens. And you see the people who spend the whole time standing like behind a tripod somewhere or holding up their phone. And I always want to yell at those people, hey, you're missing it.
Yeah. You're watching a concert on your phone.
Yeah. But I mean, screw concerts. I'm talking about the important moments in your life, like your kids and things like that. Like, that's what he's talking about. You're missing it. And you know what? Whoever watches those things after the fact? Nobody. Nobody watches that shit. I mean, come on, like, it's nobody watches it. So you got it. So it's a one-time only deal, and you got to watch.
Again, the concerts, like every time I see one of my friends go live on Facebook, I'm like, oh, somebody's at a show.
Yeah. And then it's just
seconds of noise.
Yeah, and it's like, listen to the London Symphony Orchestra. It's just, come on.
Yep. Accurate.
Yeah, that guy paid $200 to hold up a phone. Anyway. Matt Lacey says, what is cow tipping and why does Dave do it? Dave?
I've heard of it. I've never done it. So spoiler alert. But I've heard it. It's actually a real thing. But yeah, it could be just internet lore. I'm not that county.
That county.
Yeah.
I actually read something somewhere the other day that I it's easy for me to say, like, I can't believe this, but I'm sorry, just from where I am and my background, I couldn't believe it. There was some article that said 62% of millennial Zoomers down have never seen a cow in real life. And I was like, I can't believe that. No.
You've never known the joy of driving by a cow and yelling at it, cow or moo?
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying, like, you don't have to, like, own a farm to have seen a cow.
No.
You've never gone anywhere where a cow was. Ever. I can't believe it. That's what it said. It said that apparently over half of people have not seen a cow in real life. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. I know. It's unbelievable.
A lot of no ways.
Yeah. I know you can't believe it, but apparently, I don't know. It's whatever. D3 wants to know, what's the best fruit?
Oh.
What's the best fruit, Dave?
Banana.
You think so?
Yeah. Sorry, the comments.
Yeah, I know. I knew that's where it was going to go, but I wasn't going to go there because a young man asked a
family
question.
Show.
Yeah, it's a family show. See, the thing about, there's a lot of stuff that has banana in it that are like my favorite things.
But that's banana flavoring.
Well, no, the flavoring comes from a banana. If it's fake banana flavoring, kill yourself. No.
No?
No. If you're going to have banana pudding and there's not bananas in it, actually kill yourself.
But I want bananas and banana flavoring.
Okay, this might come as a surprise, but there will be banana flavoring in it if there's bananas. I hate you so much. But like a banana milkshake. I don't want a vanilla milkshake with some syrup poured in. There's supposed to be bananas in the banana milkshake.
I want more banana. I want both.
But I don't eat a lot of bananas. Like, I don't just walk around eating bananas. As far as just eating a fruit goes, I think it's like watermelon maybe is the top.
Yeah, banana texture is actually really weird if you think about it. It's like foamy. Think about that next time. It's like eating a stiff foam.
I think this is the last episode of It's Too Late. I think this is it. Yeah.
You're probably right.
Yeah. So
Signs are there.
So we're gonna take a commercial break, and when we come back for the commercial break, we got to really do the finale big because this is it. We're done. So we're going out. We're going out with a bang. Right after this commercial break. Don't go away.
If you're enjoying tonight's show, consider supporting the program by becoming a member of our Patreon. That's over at patreon.com/Alan Mosley.
Like our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Alan Mosley TV. You can follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/Alan Mosley TV. Subscribe to our YouTube page. It's youtube.com/Alan Mosley TV. Also, we're on Odyssey. Go and support our free speech platform. It's odyssey.com. It's Too Late with Alan Mosley or Alan Mosley TV. But if you're more of a listener than a watcher, Google, Stitcher, iTunes, whatever. Thanks to Anchor.fm. Anchor.fm/Alan Mosley TV. We did get more subscribers when we just weren't on air.
Yeah, it was weird.
We should just sit in the dark some more, I think.
The abyss is calling.
Yeah. And like you could tell that the bit rate wasn't there because the It's Too Late logo would like start to pixelate. That's just what my eyes look like now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm just looking at the world and it's dissolving before my very eyes.
Well, that's exciting.
Actually, you wanted to for real for a second. I was dropping off a package earlier today, right? And I'm a hardcore perfectionist, so I double, triple, quadruple check everything. I knew I was at the right house, and I knew I had the right box, but I'm still going to look at the address on the box just to quadruple check that I'm at the right place. And I held up the box, and I looked at the address, and I couldn't fucking read it.
Welcome.
And I kept on like blinking, why is there, like I just woke up, there's still sleet in my eyes, and it wouldn't go away.
You gotta hold it real far away. Dollar store reader's pretty good.
MC Lacey says no Tennessee hot sauce commercial. Ginger jalapeno, you can also have no soul. That's Ginger Jalapeno, Tennessee Hot Sauce Company. It's pretty personable. Right, if you scan that QR code, I'm pretty sure they just deduct $40 from your account.
You get random hot sauce.
Yeah. Refrigerate after opening. It actually says, hot sauce, like life, is an adventure. Shake it up. It says that right there. Yeah.
That's what we did tonight. We shook it up a little.
Ginger and fresh basil. The complex... I've never read these before. I'm just now seeing that this is on the goddamn... Okay. The complex flavors combining ginger, basil, and hoisin?
That's not a thing.
He just made... It's only 2 ingredients. He wanted to make it sound like it had 3.
Yeah.
Help this sauce add just the right twist you've been looking for.
Oh, there it is. That's what I've been missing this whole time.
Oh, there it is. Oh my God! There's no after party, right? Like we're out.
No, I've been up since 1:30 this morning. Yeah.
We were gonna do this whole I was gonna do this whole thing. We were gonna have Derek was gonna come on, and Ryan was gonna come on, and I was gonna remember that graphic I made for the Spectrum when all of our friends come on together.
Oh yeah.
And we were gonna do all that. We're not gonna do it now because it took us like 4 days to start the show.
Yeah. Literally an hour.
Yeah. Derek, start your stream and I'll host it.
There you go.
Do it. Derek, start your stream. Me and Dave will just show up just long enough for you to set us up, and then we'll both disconnect.
There you go.
Yeah. Start your stream, and we'll host it. We'll do it. Yeah, Ryan says bring me on for the... Ryan, we're not doing it. We're not doing an after party, but no. Derek will bring you on for the It's Too Late after party hosted by Talking Trash.
Derek TV.
Oh, I think Derek isn't this like an anniversary, Derek? Isn't this like your 3rd year anniversary?
He's going on 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years of ruining your life like we do.
Right?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Oh, he knows. He knows. Come on. The music ended. Hold on a second. So Dave, do you have a final thought?
Oh, it took a minute for us to get going here, but we worked together, we put our brains together, we made a show happen, and I think it was a really good show. I loved the energy tonight. I had a lot of fun. I don't think I canceled myself tonight, so that's always good. Hopefully I can still go to work tomorrow, so I mark that up as a win.
If there's anything good about this whole situation, it's that normally we're wrapping up the show, I put it up on the podcatcher, and then I'm like, shit, I gotta go to work the next 2 days. But now it's shit, I gotta go to work the next 1 day.
Oh. Wait.
Because it's Thursday.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, we've been pretending it's Wednesday for like the last hour and a half, but come on.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. So hold on a second. I'm just checking in on Derek really quick. Yeah. Okay. Derek's got the stream going. So okay, hold on.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah, we're doing it. I'm gonna host Derek. We're all gonna go to Derek's channel, and that's where I'm gonna stay right here for like 5 minutes. We're gonna go to Derek's channel. I'm hosting. No. Okay, bye. Just stay where you are, Ryan. Just stay where you
chance,
are.
Ryan.
And it will send us to Derek. Or it won't. Or it won't.
I'm gonna watch.
Okay, I'm doing the thing. I'm doing it. Hold on.
I don't know how to do this thing.
I gotta hold on. We're gonna raid channel. We're raiding. We're gonna raid. He's my friend, for God's sakes. Why can't... Okay, there it is. Derek T. All right.
Make sure everybody liked, commented on all the platforms that you're on.
Yeah.
If you're listening to podcasts, review on iTunes. That's big. Maybe we'll become a podcast.
Raid
if
now.
You're not listening.
Raid now. Here we go.
Good night. Oh, it flipped over. I see Derek. I see him. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh, okay, I see. There he is. I see him. He's doing math in his head.
Yeah, I don't hear anything, but I see him pretending to do math.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got it.
Oh, I can hear him if I turn the volume on. Yeah.